Alright, going over the homework for tonight. So you're comparing what you've done before, like which one is greater, but the only difference is now you're using a number line to help compare. Alright, so I mean honestly guys, you can probably look at these numbers anyway and find out which one is greater because we've done place value now. That was even topic 1. But now what I want you doing is saying, okay, this is 1 what? Well, that's the tenth spot. So that's 1/10. So that would be here. And this one is well, it's not 1/10, it's 1/100th. 1/100th is 1/10 of a tenth, so that's actually here. So this is 1/100th, and this is 1/10. So which one is greater? 1/10 is greater. Okay, I also wanted you to draw a picture. So 1/10 looks like this, and 1/100th looks like this. And remember, crocodile eats the bigger number. Okay, so which one is greater? 1/10 is greater. Okay. The next one. So now this should become easier and easier. You're stopping and thinking though, going slow through this. 2/10. 2/10. 3, but that's not tenths. Don't rush. It's 3 in the, not the tenths, the hundredths. Where are 300ths? Now some of you might have quickly wanted to go down here, but that's not 300ths, that's 3/10. 300ths is really very small. It's not even 1/10. Think about it. 300ths, if I draw the picture, it's just this. It's not even a tenth. It's very small. It's smaller than a tenth, so it should be somewhere down here. It's 100th, 200ths, 300ths. So this shows 300ths, and this shows 2/10. And also drawing it. So I drew my 300ths. Let me draw my 2/10. 1/10, 2/10. And something to remember is that 2/10 is the same thing as how many honeys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be 10 in here and 10 in here. So it's actually the same as 20 hundredths. 2/10 is the same as 20 hundredths. And now, going back to which one is greater, crocodile eats the bigger number, it would be going this way. Okay? Alright, the next one, same kind. So, and I get it, right away your eyes might be a little confused, like, oh, that kind of looks the same because it's got a 2, it's got a 1, but this one is 1/10 2 honeys. I think something we've gotten used to is drawing it. 1/10 2 honeys. And this one is 2/10 1 honeys. So 2/10 1 honey. And now putting it on a number line, that's kind of new for us, and that's why I'm doing a video. So 1/10 2 honeys. Well, this is a tenth, and then 2 extra honeys. So 1/10 and a little bit more. 1/10 and 2 honeys is here. And this one is 2/10 1 honey. So here's 2/10 and a little bit more. 2/10 and how much more? 1 honey. So, or 1/100th. So that would be right here. It's 2/10 and 1/100th. Crocodile eats the bigger number, which is there. Okay. So again, number lines being another way to help us compare. All right. 2 more left. So 13 hundredths. 1/10 3 honeys. 1/10 is here, and 3 honeys. So this is 13 hundredths. And also, if you look, I break it up 1/10 3 honeys, but if you also counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1/10 is the same thing as 10 hundredths. 11, 12, 13. It's 13 hundredths. So remember, this is the same as 1/10 3 honeys, or another way to say it is just 13 hundredths. If I broke this up, it would be 10, and this is 3, 13 hundredths. And then the other one, oh, this one's a little tricky. How many tenths? None. That means it's not going to be a big number. It's very small. I look down here. No tenths. 3 honeys. 1, 2, 3. So far I'm here, but and a little bit more. Look at that, guys. This is 1,000th. So 3 honeys and a little bit more, I would say it's somewhere around here. Okay, so zooming in there, it's 3 honeys, so this is 1/100th, 2/100ths, and this one is 3/100ths and a little bit more. Alright, if you have questions with this in the morning, please make sure to ask. If this isn't clear by seeing it on the video, please ask tomorrow. Okay? And now when I look at this number that I just put down and this number, and I should also draw a model of them down here, that's something that I think we found helpful. This has no holes, no tenths, 3 honeys, and 1/1000th, which we said is like a speck of sand. So this is the bigger number, 13/100ths. Okay, and that's up here. 13/100ths is bigger than 31/1000ths. This is how you read this, 31/1000ths. Okay, and the last one is you're plotting 13/100ths, which we actually just did. It's 1/10th, 3 honeys, so 1/10th, 3 honeys. So plotting it, now looking at what tenth does this round to. Guys, you're thinking, this is in between tenths. It's in between this tenth, and it's in between this tenth. And what one does it look like it rounds to? It looks like 13/100ths is a lot closer to 1/10th. So I think it rounds to 1/10th. But another way you can check is to do what we've learned and say 13/100ths. Well, rounding to the tenths, this is the tenth spot. Some of us star it. Slip to the side, look for 5. This is a 4 and below, let it go. I run my little tail back. This 0 in the front stays a 0, decimal, and I let the 1 go, and it stays the same. So it rounds to 1/10th. So I saw it here that it's closer to 1/10th, but I also used the steps to show that it's closer to 1/10th. If you needed to rewind any of this video or pause or go back, go for it. If you have questions, I've already said this, but please ask in the morning. And another thing is studying for your topic to test. Alright? See you tomorrow.